last time I saw you, Chicago was not here.
She was not.
She was still in the surrogate's belly. And you were worried about what that was going to be like because, you know, you'd never done it that way before.
I didn't know anyone that's done it like that before. It was really scary.
And what was it like in the delivery room?
It was, honestly, anyone that has ever been considering surrogacy, I always said, kind of wait till I'm done. I want to see what this birthing experience is like. The best experience. The moment she was getting the epidural, I was like, thank God this is not me. Like, it was so easy. She's so amazing. I've become good friends with her.
The surrogate.
She's so sweet. Her family's great. It was such an easy experience. I mean, my deliveries were really bad, always, you know, surgeries afterwards and crazy, scary things. And it was just such a breeze. And when the baby came out, it was like I made Courtney be in the room. We had a connecting room, and Kanye was in there playing Connect 4 with his friends and not really paying attention. And I was like, Courtney, I need you to be here with me because I need, if there's a medical something, I need you, you know, she just, you know, it's your sister. You need a support system. So it was great. I mean, it was so easy. And the second she came out, any fear that I had of, will I not have this connection? Will she not look like me? All of that goes out the door. And instantly, she's ours. Yeah. You know,
I knew it would. I knew you were worried about that, and I thought, there's no, first of all, look at that.
She's such a cutie. She really is such a cutie. As soon as she came out, I kind of stood on this end of the surrogate. I didn't really want to see too much of what was going on, but enough to be there and support her. And so I was kind of behind her shoulder. And the second the baby came out, her whole body wasn't even out, just like up to her waist. And she put her arms out like this, and she was like, I'm here. It was so cute.
That's so cute. Yeah. So her name is Chicago.
Yes.
But you told me that you wanted a one syllable. When I was pitching names, you said you wanted one syllable.
And I did.
Right. So Chicago is not one syllable.
Yeah, it kind of messes with me. I'm not going to lie. I really like the one syllable thing. But
did you have a name picked out?
It was between, we were going to name her Joe, because my grandma married Joe. So we were going to go with Joe, or we were going to go with Grace. And then it was Chicago.
But
we ended up with Chicago.
So, but because Kanye wanted Chicago? Because he's from there?
I don't even know how the name, I mean, obviously, because he's from Chicago, but that is a place that made him and a place that he remembers his family from. He really wanted his mother's name. And I love that name too. I just wasn't sure if it's so much to live up to.
What was his mom's name?
Donda. That wasn't in the one syllable either, but I just felt like Chicago was cool and different, and
it is cool and different.
Yeah.
So you can still kind of narrow it down to.
So we call her Shy.
You do call her Shy.
Yeah, we call her Shy. So it's like North Saint and Shy.
So she is, and did he stop playing Connect 4 at some point, or? I love that game, by the way. I love Connect 4.
It's his favorite game.
It's mine, one of mine.
The best at it.
Is he?
I'm so bad at it. I'm really good at games, despite what you've heard, so we'll talk about that later, I'm sure.
All right.
Because I have to talk to you about.
And I would like to play games with you so you can prove it to me, because I love playing games, as you know.
Yes.
But we'll talk about that later. I know what you're talking about. And North is a good big sister. You were worried about that too. You didn't think she would share so well.
She's better.
Than when?
She's better than she was with Saint. I mean, it was a shocking moment yesterday. She literally had a can of popcorn and was like, Saint, do you want some? And I was like, what? You don't understand. She does not share with Saint. She does not hardly talk to Saint. So that was such a big moment in my household yesterday.
Well, sure.
But yeah,
was Saint shocked by that too?
He wasn't, actually. I was shocked he wasn't shocked. Yeah.
So there were two shocks in a row.
Yeah.
Wow. A shock followed by a shock. I'm going to say I'm shocked right now, and then I think the audience is going to be shocked, because I heard in the meeting that Saint is, how old is Saint? 2?
2.
Okay.
Just turned 2.
Saint can spell the word gargantuan.
Yes, he can.
Well, I don't believe you. And none of us believe you.
No, I swear. First of all, I've never seen a child speak the way he speaks. He has such amazing vocabulary. And I know it's like such a Kanye thing to say, like, oh, my kid's a genius, but like if I'm saying it, then it's like real,
Right.
you know?
Right.
So if you ask him, Saint, how do you spell your name? He'll say Saintwest. Like he fully knows
Wow.
how to spell. Gargantuan it was there, and there was the letters, and he put them in place. So he didn't actually say, gee, I don't even know how to spell it myself. But you know, like he didn't.
And who's helping him with like words like gargantuan?
I was.
You were. So
Yes.
the word gargantuan was there, and then he put
Came
the
up.
letters.
Yes, and he matched all the letters to gargantuan.
That's very impressive.
Yeah, I was very impressed. I
Right.
was shocked.
So you're saying he's smarter than North?
North can do it too. Not at that age.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, she can now, yes.
He's nicer than North, I will say that.
Yes,
He loves his little sister. He's so sweet with her. I always have to watch out for him. He smothers her, and he has this really big hair, so he just jumps in her crib. Like that was like a sweet moment, but usually it's like his big hair is all over her face, and I get worried
Look
for
how
them.
precious. Yeah, his hair is adorable. I love his
But
hair.
they're so sweet.